Hi everybody, and welcome to my third match of the Dominion League this season, and which we're playing against JNails. And so, what's this first board? There's plenty of stuff you want. Well, I guess there isn't trashing, which it's a bit sad, but it's all right. Right? You could like Lost Arts on a draw card, Envoy or Rabble. In fact, there's also no buy, so I mean there's Lurker for extra gains, but you can't like gain multiple green cards per turn. Oh well, apart from Improve, I guess. So the thing is, how do you want to build here? I think it would be really nice to get down Lost Arts on like Rabble. And then you Lurker for some Rabbles and just buy a single province. But how do we best build to that? Could also Lost Arts on like Envoy. But I'd like my main draw to be Rabble because the attack is significant, and also you will not have your good stuff discarded. Goes with the Improve. For sure, you could open like Envoy, Silver. Could also open like Conclave Silver. Try and hit 5 for the Rebels. Get the Lost Arts down. Well, but I think for now I prefer Envoy Silver. I'm not quite sure. Early Envoy is kinda nice, I think. Let's go with the Envoy Silver. Maybe he's gonna go Improve Lurker. No, it's not great. The thing is, it goes alright. Conclave Improve. Yeah, that's a nice opening as well. If you collide them, you can improve your Conclave. I like that. Sure, for sure I like that. Yeah. I like what he did. I think our thing is also fine, but look here, you can buy a Rabble and probably next turn, well, if he's got the best case, he could put Lost Arts on Rabble and gain another Rabble. If he bottom decks 2 estates, that would be amazing for him. He goes with the lab. Okay. So maybe he wants to put Lost Arts on Laboratory. Gonna discard the silver, I assume. So we could Lost Arts now, but where are we gonna put it? Could also buy a Rabble. It's down there. Copper Estate. Actually, we already put Lost Arts on Rabble and then buy a Rabble. I think that's better than now buying Rabble and then putting Lost Arts on it, because hitting 6 will be more difficult with this Rabble, I think. This is kinda silly, but alright. And for sure we wanna add some lurkers, I think. Like here, we're gonna hit 5, right? So we're gonna buy a Rabble and then a Lurker next turn, I guess. Goes for the Storyteller. Alright. So he doesn't seem too keen on putting Lost Arts on something yet. Do we want another Rabble or Lurker now? There's Envoy down there. And let's start on the Lurkers now. Our build is a bit awkward. I think he did it better. Well, I mean, for sure, having the Lost Arts on Rabble is nice. Yeah, now we buy another Lurker. Don't play this Envoy, right? Because it's terminal. So I guess we want like a Conclave 2 at some point, so we can use this Envoy non-terminally. I'm not so sure about this build-up we did. Just his thing looking better to me. I don't know. Yeah, like here, we're not gonna play this Envoy, are we? I mean, this wasn't a great turn for him either, so I guess he's having a bit of trouble as well. Should this just be Lurker again? I think now we want as many Lurkers as we can get, right? Oh, all our stuff is hiding down there. Well, at least we can put like a Rabble into the shuffle and another Lurker. And yeah, I mean, I think we're still fine. Seeing these last 2 turns from him, they weren't great either. And now we've got 4 lurkers to his 2, which I like. We've got the lost arts on rabble, which is good. We can just mass rabbles and lurkers and play on from there. Got this envoys sitting around, which right now isn't doing too much for us, but it's alright. I guess later improves could gain us duchies of conclaves or envoys, which is kind of nice, like for the end game. So that's alright. So our initial assessment of the board wasn't quite right. Well, this card lab, right? Because it doesn't have actions left. This is a good turn for him, though. Let's see what he's gonna gain. Definitely like having the lost arts on rabble. Always nice to have the non-terminal smithy. I wonder, does he have his improve here? Probably. Okay, so he wants more lurkers. Ooh! Yeah, that was a bit sad. The triggering our shuffle here. Now he's put lost arts on rabble too. Okay, so yeah, I guess now we can just go for more lurkers as well before we get those rabbles. They seem pretty important. He's got no action left, so just discard the copper. Oh, he does. Ah, stupid. Oh, that was silly. I was confused because the interface showed 0 actions, but he'd played a conclave, and I missed that. But I doubt it made a difference, right? He drew the roof through anyway, so didn't matter, I think. Yeah, so he's been drawing his deck here, which is concerning to me. We do have 2 more lurkers, but we need to get up to speed now. Like, we need to get rolling now, or else we won't be able to take advantage of that. And he's got a lot more nice stuff in his deck, so I think he definitely built this better than we did. Like, we have 6 lurkers, rabble and an envoy, and that's it. And a silver, and he's got all this nice stuff. Improve. Like, the conclave improve opening was definitely a lot better than what we did. Oh well. Just gotta see what we can do from this position. Gotta hope he's drawing some dot hands, which is possible. Well, not with the start. It's not gonna dot. There's our envoy down there. Well, auto envoy. Going for more improves, which makes sense. Gonna improve that envoy. Yeah, he's like, we're in big trouble. Need him to dot. Gets a province now. Okay. I guess it's fine. But I think you could just build more. Like, I'd just buy another rebel if I were him. Like, if he doesn't dot, we're toast, right? So, and the province makes that more likely, so I think I prefer building more here. And you could always gain like duchies with your improves if you're worried about points. Yeah, this is just, I mean, our turns are just sad. Oh, at least we can buy and improve here. And I guess we need a conclave too. Okay, so this is semi dot, I guess. For him, but yeah, I mean, look at this. Not that this is unexpected with our deck. It's just depressing to look at. Guess we gain 2 conclaves this turn. Yeah, I mean, his build-up was just better, right? So what do we discard? Rabble, right? But I think he'll draw through anyway. Like, we've got this envoy sitting in our deck doing nothing because we didn't have conclaves. We put all these lurkers into our deck, which made drawing harder before having the rabbles, so it all just didn't come together. And we just played this one better. But we'll play on a bit more. Without trashing, it's always possible he's gonna have some unfortunate dots. even if it's unlikely, but it could happen, and we might miraculously be able to do something here if that happens. I mean, we do have some rebels in our deck. How many do we have? I think we've got 4, so it's not even that much. Yeah, chances are slim, but non-zero, I guess. So we'll see what we can do. Gets another province. Let's see what he's gonna improve. We can snatch that with this solitary lurker. Trashes a lurker. Oh, guess we'll take it. Why not? Might just finish here now. Yeah. Well, yeah, he should be able to, right? With between lurker plays and improves. No, just another province, but that's just as good. Top decks 2 estates. Okay. Well, this is a hand. Oh, somewhat of a hand. It's good stuff at least. Okay, this is not looking great for him. Still. It's a really long way to go for us. Need to draw some rebels here and then hopefully top deck some green cards for him. Would be the best thing to happen to us. Oh, does nothing. Okay. That's what we like to see. This not so much, but is there anything? Nope. Just gonna build more. Another lab, I guess. More labs. Do we want to improve anything? I guess we could improve into a Duchy now. At some point we gotta score, right? He probably has to finish here. 3 lurker plays and improve twice. Yep. Or improve once, buy one. Alright. Good game. Yeah, he just played this one better than we did. Way better. So deserved win for sure. Just gotta turn it around in the second game, which we will be starting with a 5-2, which is great. Just gonna buy the old witch. 2-5 would be a little better. Well, maybe not necessarily. You'd get the fisherman, but I'm not even sure if you want it. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe we should have thought a bit more here before clicking that, but can't be too wrong buying an old witch. Then later you buy like Lost Cities, Bridges. It's got the 4-3. Yeah, definitely can't complain with the 5-2 opening here, and yeah, for sure old witch is the correct thing to buy. Maybe he's gonna buy a flag bearer, because we can't take it away. Not sure it's good. Oh, he does go for it anyway. So let's see if we engage in the flag war. What really sucks is that you can't get rid of it. For sure worked out for him here. If we draw up to 5, we just buy a second old witch, I think. Yeah. So just second old witch. Or do we? What's the alternative, like Lost City? Don't like that yet. Could do old witch here, second old witch. Oh, nice, we draw one. So that was pretty good. Now if we draw 5, we buy a Lost City. If we draw 4, we take the flag away, I think. I don't know, maybe we do. It's gonna really suck to have that flag bearer in our deck, isn't it? Well, we don't even draw up to 4. So I guess we just buy a fisherman. Now we're gonna buy it, I think. Or are we? Yeah, I think so. That's a good opportunity, isn't it? And we'd like to draw the fisherman before the old witch. Also, we'd really like to hit 5 next turn, so we can buy a Lost City. Alright. Oh, takes it straight back. Alright. Okay, so Lost City here. And I hate flag bearer. Hate these flag wars. Just buy another Lost City here, I think. Could be Royal Carriage, no, just Lost City. Would really like to draw an old witch of this Lost City. How's the cursed split? I guess it's 3-2 right now. He's got the Royal Carriage, so 3-3. Maybe he's gonna buy a Lost City. which would be pretty good to increase our chances to get to the old witch. And we want a, yeah, nice. We want a bridge soon, maybe now, or another lost city yet. Let's get another lost city. And because our next hand is likely gonna be, it's gonna be 4, probably not that much more. So we can buy the bridge here, yeah. And I guess we're just gonna let him keep this flag bearer for now. Once we've got the bridge, we can try and take it back. Buys the bridge. Let's hope we draw the last city here. We can auto trash curses. If we hit 4, I think we take the flag bearer again. Oh, nice lost city. That was pretty good for us to draw into. Yeah, I guess you can use royal carriages as a bridge substitute. Like you can call them on bridges. So let's get a royal carriage now. This isn't great. Guess we're just gonna pass. Hope. Oh well, we can buy fishermen, so it's alright, but still, we would prefer to have a turn, but I mean, we had this junk top deck, right, so it was to be expected. Would really like to take the flag back now at some point. Just didn't have that many good opportunities. Maybe we did. Maybe we should have bought it over some of these lost cities, because I don't like him having the flag for like this many turns now. We only took it away from him for 1 turn, which isn't much. And it's a great bonus for him to have. Sadly, didn't play his old witch here. He's also trashed 2 curses. We have trashed 1 curse. Oh. Well, now we can take the flag. Okay, nice. Let's do royal carriages down. Fisherman, alright, so we get to keep the flag for now. This sucks. 2 lost cities down there, bridge, and our royal carriage. No, the bridge we had in hand. So 2 lost cities in the royal carriage, so we don't play on here. We just could also buy a council room, just for another buy, a bit more draw, because we're not drawing all too well yet. So let's do that. There's these flag bearers. Gotta have his old witch here, I would think. Nice. Getting rid of another curse. So we both trashed 2 curses. Nope. Trashed more. 3, I think. Oh, this is a great turn for him. Let's see what he's gonna get. More carriages. Maybe flag again. Lost City makes sense. We also want more carriages now. Piles are getting really low now, which is a concern. We play on here, right? Okay, so we drew our deck. Could be Royal Carriage, Lost City, Bridge. Could be Royal Carriage, Lost City, Flag Bearer. So he's got more buys to his disposal, because he's got 4 carriages. He's also got 1 more Lost City to draw it. 2 more carriages and a flag bearer, maybe. That's how are we gonna draw everything? There aren't too many good options. Don't really want to buy a Lost City to give him a card here. So let's go with this carriage, flag bearer. So, well, he did that, but so do we. Think we just buy a bridge. There isn't anything we can do that's gonna save us, right? If he's got a pile out, can't outscore him. Just keep the carriage down. Or could also be a fisherman. Because 1 bridge is kind of enough, right? We just call the carriages on it. And also, we don't have too many actions anyway to play 2 bridges. I mean, last, like that 1 turn, we managed to play bridge and flag bearer. Let's get another bridge. Okay, this is nice starting hand. But he might well have a finish here if he draws. Did he have... Okay, there's his council room. Needs 6 gains, right? Can he get there? He's got 2 bridges. Yeah, like if he has his 2 bridges. Oh, he also needs enough money, but yeah, this should be it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what went wrong in this game, because... Oh, he's disappeared. Disconnect maybe. Not quite sure what went wrong here, because yeah, maybe we gave him the flag too long or something. But I mean, we had the 5-2 of the old witch opening, so I'd expect that we were gonna do better than we did. Some turns are, like some shuffles are witches and Lost Cities bottom decked, so maybe that had something to do with it. And maybe the fact that we gave him the flag for most of the game, maybe we should have contested that more aggressively. I don't know. So this board. What's there on this board? There's Chapel. We've got a 5-2 again, and again pretty great 5-2, right? We think we open Barge Chapel. That seems pretty good. And then what do you do? Wild Hunt. Yeah, some Wild Hunt stuff. Conspirators. Like, you've got everything you need here. Villages, draw, trashing. Maybe you invest in Wild Hunt. Maybe you invest in Mountain Village. That could be a thing. Sauna or Banto doesn't seem too important to me. Yeah. So maybe you invest in stuff, but we're gonna be thin anyway, and then maybe the penalty, you just gotta take it. Like if your opponent invests in a key card, you just buy it anyway. Definitely like the 5-2 here. The 4-3, what is he gonna open? You could do Mountain Village Chapel maybe. Or Wishing Well Chapel. Or other things. You could invest Chapel. That would be funny actually. Right? He goes with the priest, indicating to me that he's maybe skipping Chapel. Probably. Yeah, like invest Chapel would have been a funny line for him maybe. Or, well, by funny I mean I don't know if it's good. But I mean, he also didn't know we had the 5-2. So he doesn't want chapel here. Alright. We do want it. 5 again. Should this be another barge or something else? Could also be a village, mountain village. Or maybe we invest in something. How are we gonna build this? So, well, I guess we get some conspirators for economy. Okay, he buys a mountain village here. Yeah, I think we're also gonna do that. Like, second barge isn't doing too much for us right now. We're gonna be over terminaled, right? Oh, the sombrero, that's pretty sad, to be honest. That is pretty sad. Huh. Do we buy a guardian to give us a coin? And then we play barge for next turn maybe, and hope to pick up chapel with the mountain village and try to buy something with that guardian this turn. Let's do it. I mean, yeah, so at least we can buy a wishing well here. We play barge for next turn, and then we're 1 in 8. We're 7 in 8 to be able to trash picking up chapel with the mountain village. Now, if this mountain village bottom decks, then we're not happy. But if it doesn't, it's all still fine, I think. Don't know about the guardian buy, but it's at least lets us buy a wishing well here, which will later help us activate conspirators. Could also buy a silver, but no. Oh no. So we do. Should it be a wishing well? Yeah, right. Yep. Oh, I miscounted, so we were guaranteed to pick up the mountain village, so that's nice. Which means we are going to trash. We're gonna pick up 2 coppers and a mountain village from this. So I guess we trash 2 estates, 1 copper, and buy a conspirator here. His chapel skip is working nicely so far. I mean, I can see it. You don't need to trash down like super fast here. so it's alright. I mean, maybe if we don't sombrero, this looks a bit differently, but probably it does, right? Anyway. Gets a second barge. We get to use our chapel. Or should we trash more? Should we trash one more copper and buy a wishing well? I don't know. I feel like we need to play a bit greedy now. And buying a wishing well isn't that. We're gonna have, if we trash the coppers, we're gonna have 5 left, right? Whatever. Let's buy a wishing well here. I don't know. So here, let's see what we draw. This is probably gonna be a conspirator buy. Is he gonna citadel here or double conspirator? It's definitely miles ahead now. Yeah, I mean, the advantage of the chapel over the priest is that you get thin faster, but if you sombrero it, that's gone, and then the priest is just better. Not that we had a choice, right? We had the 5-2, so that's Bard's chapel. But the way it played out, that's just a big disadvantage. Because now we need to build up our economy. And he's already done that. Alright, so we get a conspirator now. So there's lots of coppers in our discard now, and we're gonna wish for them. But I think we can basically resign this. Let's see what this turn does, but this is like over. Yeah, there's like no way we catch up here. Let's resign this. And get on with the next one. So we're down over the 3, which is not great. But, well, this game wasn't really our fault. Well, at least that's what I would think happened. Again, 5-2, so 3 games 5-2 in a row. All 3 games it was a good opening, but Well, this game we haven't considered yet. The last two, it was good, but it wasn't enough. Anyway, we shouldn't be thinking about the last games, but about this one. And what do we do here? I guess we just do Spice Merchant Peasant anyway, right? What do we want with the 5s? I mean, it could be Margrave Peasant, because there's Ghost Town, and then we go into Spice Merchant, buy the Margrave while we can. Yeah, I think that's fine. Of course, if they collide, we're sad. Five again. Here we buy Ghost Town, right? Or do we? Yeah, we do. We would like if we draw the Margrave, we play it, right? And we play the Peasant. Oh, yeah, it's... So... It was good. We bought the Ghost Town, otherwise the Peasant would have missed. And here we probably buy Spice Merchant. Could be another Ghost Town Peasant. But no, let's get the Spice Merchant for now. I think next turn is a better spot to buy another Ghost Town. We're not likely to draw like colliding actions now. There's 3 coppers on top, and we want to get going with the copper trashing. Anyway, this was fine for us. Okay, so here we just play the Margrave. Hope to not draw the soldier. No, we didn't. And here we can just buy Ghost Town Peasant. That's fine, right? Well, actually, do we want to shuffle? So what's down there? 2 coppers. 2 coppers, 3 estates, soldier. We could... I mean, we don't have to play both Ghost Towns, right? But then it doesn't feel like the best spot to buy one. Maybe it is anyway. The thing is, there's Haunted Woods here, which kills these Ghost Towns, so maybe we don't want too many of them. Right? Yeah. That could be a concern later. So, well, maybe that's actually an argument for us to buy Haunted Woods now, because we're shutting down his Ghost Towns. He doesn't have any yet, but I'm sure he would like to get some. Yeah, so let's buy a Haunted Woods here and Ghost Town next turn. We want to get another peasant going, but that'll have to wait, I think. I mean, Haunted Woods, it shuts down the Ghost Towns you have in your deck already, not the ones you buy. Like, you can buy a Ghost Town and then use it once if Haunted Woods is out constantly. Alright. Okay, so he gets the Haunted Woods as well. Get the Fugitive, which is really nice. Okay, so here's a good spot to buy another peasant. This is looking nice so far. It's gonna get this disciple too. So far we haven't thought too much about whether we want teacher and where we want to put the token. I think we do want teacher. We do want to have plus action on something. It could be like on border guards actually. I think that's his plan. That's why he's going for these border guards heavily. We really don't want to buy a card here, right? Or this is a bit sad, our Spice Merchant and Disciple bottom deck, but that's life. Yeah, so we train something here. And what do we train? We don't have like any really good targets here at the moment. Margraves. I mean, we can just play like a Margrave stack. Well, not that that's a thing. Like we could play a lot of Margraves and then a soldier, and that gives us money. Would really like to get some border guards too, but now's not the time. Yeah, so let's train Margraves. Oh, the other thing is, if we train them, we can't put action on them, right? So then we really need another card where we can put action on. So we really want border guards then. Yeah, that was really unfortunate Haunted Woods timing for us. Yeah, we just train Margrave, right? It's really sad, but that's what we're gonna do. We really want some border guards as well. But it's not looking good on that front. He's got 4 already to our 0. Let's see if he's gonna exchange for teacher now, or keep the disciple one more turn. Because yeah, it would think it would be better for him to keep the disciple one more turn, because next turn he's gonna want to play his Haunted Woods again. So a defense against haunted woods that we could eventually do is just get a cellar and not play it. Well, so you can discard your green at the start of your turn. Another way to defend is just to play haunted woods every turn. I mean, we don't have to put action on Border Guard, right? But it's the best, certainly the best target. Buys a ghost town, alright. And gets the teacher, makes sense for him. So what do we do here? Do we disciple the spice merchant? It's a bit sad, but our turn could be really sad otherwise. And we might then just buy a grave robber later and get rid of them. So, well, I guess we do it. Yeah. And I mean, we don't want another ghost town, but we would like to have an action next turn. Maybe we just buy a border guard here, keep the disciple. It's probably best. His turn isn't necessarily gonna be good. We really don't want more ghost towns, I think. We have the haunted woods down, so we draw some more into this shuffle. I guess we just keep the disciple for one more turn. We want some border guards, so we can put action on them. Hope to disciple them. He's gonna play his haunted woods now, which means we're gonna have to pass this turn. Probably. Otherwise we will be putting, well, I mean, assuming we draw our stuff, we will then be putting 3 estates to ghost towns on top, which is not what we want. Alright, so do we disciple the fugitive? We don't want to, but we might have to. Again, maybe we don't, but what do we hope to do? We would really prefer to disciple the border guard. If we disciple the fugitive, we might be able to play more spice merchants. We can't buy anything, here is the thing. I mean, maybe we can. depending on what we draw. Okay, let's see what's down there. 2 spice merchants, border guard, 3 estates, and a copper, I think. So chances aren't too high we draw anything good. If we miss, we can just disciple the Margrave, which also isn't great. I think we go for the high roll here. Oh, at least we found the spice merchants. And we're not gonna buy anything, right? So we can't buy anything here. Do we get a teacher? No. I mean, now is probably a good spot, right? Because we have some actions to spare next turn. Okay. We also want a grave robber now. We also want more border guards. So we actually have villages. Guess the grave robbers gotta wait. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to disciple here? The border guard or the Margrave? I mean, we wanna play. So there's 2 border guards, 2 estates down there. So this is our last copper. Maybe Maybe we don't play the Haunted Woods here. Oh, but it's still not enough. We'd like to hit 5, right, for a grave robber, but we can't. Can't. Well then, maybe we just... I guess we keep this copper, so we can hit 5 next turn. And we just disciple this border guard down there. And do we buy the last one? Or would we rather have like a peasant? Guess we buy the last one. I mean, it doesn't do anything for us right now, does it? What it will do is give us actions later. We don't need them now, but we might need them later. It's both suboptimal. Yeah, whatever. Let's get that border guard. Let's see what he is gonna be able to do with his turn. I mean, he shouldn't have too much draw, right? In fact, he doesn't have any. Because his Haunted Woods is not out. He does have 3 more coppers left. Okay, so what do we have going for us? Birth dinner. We will be able to grave rob our spice merchants on the upcoming turns and turn them into better stuff. He does have two soldiers, so he's probably gonna have like 3 disciples soon, and that's scary. Alright, discipling the Haunted Woods means His disciple is gonna stay out. We do like that. Well, the thing is, now that his Haunted Woods is out, and maybe our last border guard should have been a seller, because every time the Haunted Woods is out, we're just pretty much screwed, because if we buy something, we got a top deck, 2 ghost towns, and 3 estates, right? Okay. Let's take the horn. So we can at least top deck a border guard. I guess we can't play the second Margrave. We can't hit 5 here. We gotta top deck it with the border guard to have a turn next turn, right? And then we just buy Peasant Seller. Yeah, I think we gotta do that, even if it sucks. But this Grave Robber has got to wait. Because we're top decking so much junk. And we buy Peasant Seller here. So does this matter apart from Margrave, wanting Margrave on top? Guess we take do it like this. Alright. This way we at least have a chance at a turn, but probably won't be great. Also, I guess discipling the Haunted Woods was totally fine for him there. Disciple stays out, but this turn is guaranteed to be great. Yeah, again, we're in a rough spot, and yeah, I think it just... Oh, let's discard this guy. Or maybe not. Oh, I think anyway, I don't know. If we have to pass this turn, we can at least play the ghost towns. Now he's putting training on his border guards, alright. Okay, this is pretty nice for us. Let's play this guy first. Ooh. Let's take the horn. Alright. Guess we disciple the what do we disciple here? So we wanna play. We have we have one Margrave left. We also wanna play our Haunted Woods. We won't be hitting 5 here, will we? We wanna play Teacher, Margrave, Peasant, Haunted Woods. That's 4 actions. Got 2 border guards left, so that should be doable. I guess we disciple Margrave, then we top deck one with a border guard again. I guess border guard first gives us a chance to get the artifact. Yep. Get the lantern. Okay. So here we can at least top deck this Margrave, right? Put the teacher down. What do we buy? Seller, Peasant again. Really not getting to Grave Robber, are we? We need another seller, I do think. We can put card on seller, actually. Huh, that's kind of funny. Maybe we do that. Okay. Let's do it like this. Yeah, guess we're gonna put card on seller. And we need another disciple, but that's some turns away. And we would really like a Grave Robber now to get rid of these useless spice merchants. Yeah, so again, why I think we're in a rough spot here is because just because our early buys came back to bite us. Like these ghost towns, they were really getting in our way. We had to pass up turns because of them. Really wouldn't have thought that it would be so bad later having them, but it's really bad. So what do we discard here? doesn't really matter, does it? Well, maybe the Spice Merchant to have more actions in there for our border guard. Going for vassals now. He's probably gonna get 4 disciples, right? He's gonna exchange that fugitive and then the soldier, so looks like we're screwed. Really looks like we're screwed. Got a grave robber now. Let's see what this turn and maybe the next brings us, but I think we can resign this. Alright. We do want a top deck, don't we? A border guard with our stuff. So we do it like this. Okay. Now we get a grave robber. We can actually set up this board of guard, can't we? Like this. Like we pick the cellar. Should work, right? And could be just more. Like 2 cellars and a peasant. Yeah, sure, why not? So, well, do we even exchange this for a fugitive? Because it's gonna get the last disciple now, probably. Maybe we have to bank on him not getting it, but I don't see how he doesn't with the horn. Top deck border guard. So just keep it. Soldier is gonna make good money for us. I mean, maybe we just resign, right? It's gonna have 4 disciples. What are we gonna do? Yep, I think that's the reasonable course of action here. Alright. So now we would really like to win the last 2, so we don't lose too many points. Yeah, I don't know. I think he just played this one better again. Oh, alright. Let's see what this is. Got the magic lamp. Alchemists for draw. There's no buy apart from tactician. Junk dealer is nice for trashing. But it's gonna be single province more or less, right? We wanna pop lamp, which could be done with like potion shantytown, junk dealer, copper, secret cave, and a lamp. Gonna have multiple alchemists, right? What are we gonna open? Could be potion shantytown. Well, thing is, do we want to go for alchemists, or don't we? I think we do. Alright, let's get potion shantytown. And then see what we can do. We want like a junk dealer at some point. We want our uniques to pop the lamp. With enough alchemists, we are gonna get there eventually. Goes for the expedition, so looking like he wants a junk dealer. This could be just an engineer, and we hope we have the shantytown in these cards. Then we can buy an alchemist. Expedition doesn't excite me. It guarantees we can buy an alchemist, but then we don't play our shantytown and we waste a buy, so I think we just have to hope we've got the shantytown in there and the engineer can gain us uniques. Okay, nice. We do have the shantytown there. And here we expedition. It's got 2 junk dealers now. We're probably gonna, like, if we draw up to 5. Oh, no, we can't, right? We don't even have 5 in there, so we're just gonna buy another Alchemist. And, oh, hopefully. And with the Engineer, if we draw it, we're gonna trash it for Cave Silver, I think. So best draw for us would be to have the Engineer in the bottom 2 and the Shantytown in the top 7. Oh, this is also fine. We find Potion Alch. Basically is what we want. So what are our uniques gonna be? Lamp, Copper, Shantytown, Secret Cave, Silver, and like a singular junk dealer, and that's 6 uniques. That's all we want. And we don't want this Engineer anymore. Oh, wait. That was... clicked on the wrong things. Okay, like this it's... that would have been pretty stupid. Alright. I guess this Engineer could have just been straight up silver or something. If we're just gonna use it once anyway, but I think it's fine this way also. I guess once we've got the wishes, we would also like to keep some of them. It goes for a... don't discard here, right? We just buy another Alchemist. So he's going for money, heavy strategy. Seems he just wants to get thin. Well, kinda with the junk dealers and get some golds in, and then green maybe. Oh. Do we play on here? I think not. What's in our discard? 4 coppers, estate, 3 coppers, estate, alchemist, lamp, secret cave. I don't think we want to play on. We just buy a junk dealer. Shuffle it in. Okay, now if we draw really well, we can pop lamp. Does he have the uniques to pop? Oh, he does. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. Because he is really trashed already. Do we get to pop here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we do. Okay. Well, that was really necessary for us. And also to find the potion, so we were really lucky here. Wait a minute. Yeah. There's Alk down here. Yeah, we really needed this. Let's see what he's gonna do with his wishes. We did Enclave for a Duchy. Well, Enclave comes with a Duchy. Just more troves, huh? Okay. Oh, he got 2 troves from these wishes. Okay. So what do we do with our wishes? We could still get like a second junk dealer, try to play on, because we'd really like to find our potion. Didn't find it. In which case, what's down there? Alchemist, junk dealer, shantytown, all that stuff. Maybe we just enclave here and keep these wishes. Like, what are they gonna do for us if we turn them in now? Not a whole lot. Like, we could turn it in for nothing seems too exciting here to turn them in for. Let's just enclave here. I think eventually we just turn these wishes into duchies. Well, we're gonna have to do that before the duchies are gone. Okay, so we've got the Alchemists, he's got the Treasure Troves. We'll see what's gonna prevail. This is looking nicely. Well, I guess now we turn the wish into... What do we turn it into? a gold guarantees that we can province here. Then we would have one wish left to turn into a duchy. Which would put us, I mean, we still would need him to miss province once then. Yeah, I think getting a gold here is best. Okay. And the province. Like now we have enough money in our deck. Yeah, the thing is he ever gonna miss province again? Oh, we need him to. We need him to. Nothing we can do about it. Well, this is, well, I mean, could be a tie. Oh, he did. There he did. Yeah, but still, we can't do any better than a tie can be. Which we could have if we hadn't turned the... Well, guess we enclave here, it's strictly better, right? Yeah, we needed... I guess we needed to turn this one wish into duchy and not into gold. Oh well. I mean, a tie is better than nothing, right? Maybe... yeah, like, there's a way we can break this, right? If he now buys an estate, it doesn't give us the tie. Oh, no. Oh yeah, we can then... thing I'm thinking about is like, also, that was, again, didn't pay enough attention there, right? We should have enclaved, but it's not gonna matter. We could have bought like an engineer and hoped to trash it. This is a tie which we're gonna take. Okay. Yeah. Needed to turn that one wish into a duchy, but oh, no. Well, maybe we could have. Anyway, this is the last one. What if we got Silk Merchant, Villa, good stuff. Gonna start out Forager, Silk Merchant, I think. Can also mule the necropolis, but I think you could mule it for a forum. Yeah, gonna get Silk Merchant, right? Or should it be Forum? Forum is nice as well. Could get a Silk Merchant then on this shuffle. Let's get a Forum here. Well, second Forager, I guess. I mean, we're not gonna play this Forum, are we? Because it's gonna trigger a bad shuffle. You're just gonna buy a Silk Merchant. So with this draw, the Silk Merchant would have been preferable. In general, I'm not sure what's better here. Why is it Black Cat? Oh, okay. Oh, is there's a copper in the trash, okay. Alright, there's the Silk Merchant, which is nice, so trash twice. And another Silk Merchant. Okay, this was nice. This was definitely nice. Could also be Conspirator. Or a little money. Because we're probably gonna draw the Forum next turn. Let's get another Silk first. And then next turn, Conspirator. This last turn was pretty nice for us. Okay, this is looking good. Here we buy a Conspirator. Okay, so we are far, far ahead in trashing here. We've trashed 4 cards to his 1, which is really good. So far it's looking nice for us. Must have not drawn too well last shuffle. Oh, I guess now he's probably gonna trash 2. Should have, yeah. There's his other forager. So we're not far ahead anymore. Just ahead. Let's see if we can draw our forum here. That would be great. Oh, but this is also fine. Yeah, let's keep one villager, right? Okay. Could be Conspirator Black Cat or Conspirator Courtyard. Black Cat is fine, right? We can mule it. Let's go Conspirator Black Cat. We want to get to the point where we can gain and play with Villa. Questing. Oh, the Black Cat. Yeah, it's an attack. Well, that's another nice use for Black Cat. Maybe we're gonna do that too. Gold is for sure nice. Activate that. Let's see if we can draw the Necropolis. But, well, do we even want to? There's 2 coppers in there. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, right? Just trash this. And we're almost clean. And we can now also quest, I think. Like, we could quest Silk Merchant Conspirator. That sounds good. Alright. These are our last 2 coppers. So, well, we can trash them, play the Silk Merchant. If we draw like Conspirator or Gold or some stuff, we're fine. Worst draw would be the 2 Silks, I guess. Okay, because now we can buy Villa, right? Oh, we can play on first. There's a Conspirator down there, right? Got 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we discard these. We could quest again. How much is this? 11, 12. So not quite enough for Platinum Villa to gain and play. So I think we're just gonna quest again. and buy a platinum. Maybe not. We would like to have villagers, right? So maybe we just quest Silk Merchant, double conspirator. Yeah, that sounds better. Piles are getting lowish. Conspirators, silks, foragers, so gotta watch out for that. I mean, maybe now is the, soon is the time to add a royal blacksmith, because silks and villas aren't draw, right? But royal blacksmith and villas draw. Yeah, so we wanna get one of those. So you're gonna get conspirator, silk merchant. Alright. We're gonna start by playing this forum. How do we proceed? We could mule one of the foragers and activate the conspirators. Play these first. Play the silk merchant. We play the conspirators again. Like here we could buy platinum silk merchant. How many silks does he have? He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 3, we've got 4. So he's got 3 buys from silks, 2 from foragers. Yeah, I don't think we gotta be concerned about the piles yet. Thinking about, we would like to gain and play platinum, buying platinum villa here. What's in our discard? Gold and forager. What's on the bottom? It's gotta be a silk merchant, right? Because we've got 4. So if we Thinking if we can be a bit more greedy and even quest the black cat. We necro here, play the silk. We draw, we've got 2 silks in our hand and like gold or forager. So like 1 card on top. Then we discard black cat, buy platinum. Yeah, we can draw it back up, right? So let's do this. Platinum, quest the cat, villa, draw this stuff back. And now we can add a Royal Blacksmith. We can go like Platinum Royal Blacksmith. And I don't think we have to be afraid of him piling, do we? Doesn't have the economy for that. And also not the buys, so let's go Platinum Royal Blacksmith here. Maybe Platinum Silk Merchant Royal Blacksmith. Do we want the villager? I think it's fine. We should be able to buy a villa, right? Yep, like here. Okay, so now he's trashed all of his coppers too. Okay, so he can do this gain and play also. Maybe we now have a pile out on like villas and silks, because we should be making a lot of money. The thing is, he's got 3 black cats, so gotta be careful. Scoring, I mean. Okay, so let's end actions by a villa here. Silk, Conspirator, Silk. Let's play this forum first, I guess. Alright, what do we buy here? Platinum Villa again. Do we have a finish? This is this is 16. It's 11 plus 8, that's 19 villas, or 16 could like quest the black cat again. Not sure we have a finish here. Maybe we just like Colony, Royal Blacksmith, crash this necropolis. Um, 21, right? So we could Colony, Platinum, Royal Blacksmith. Or could trash the Silk Merchant to have a villager. Quest the Black Cat. Colony. Something, Royal Blacksmith. Do we want many more golds, or don't we? Could also double Colony, Royal Blacksmith. Let's do that maybe. Or maybe, probably we just keep this one Royal Blacksmith. Could we use some overdraw? We could, right? To like quest and stuff. Let's get another Royal Blacksmith. Oh, that might have been bad, right? Because now we can't buy Villa with the debt. Okay, so he kinda does. Not just kinda, he does. Okay, we've got a villager, so let's play the Silk Merchant first. Alright, Villa. Okay, there's the Royal Blacksmith. Maybe we have a finish here. Let's trash this forager. No, we don't need to yet, right? We just buy a villa. I think this should be enough for a finish, shouldn't it? Villa. Play on. Yeah, this should be enough. We can even like quest the cat. Well, let's think. Do we need to quest this cat? Sorry, I think there's somebody not muted here. So this should be enough, right? 3 villas is 9. 3 silk merchants is 12, 21, yeah. So, forage this thing. New. Alright. So we got the last one. Well, at least we managed to get not really the last two, but like a tie and a win in the last one. So we're back at a bit under 50% in the standings. It's not great, but these happen, I guess. He's outplayed us on some boards. The sombrero on the one board wasn't helpful, and well, sometimes there's only so much you can do. So thank you everybody for watching and listening, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.